Good afternoon, teachers. I want to take a couple of minutes this first class to go over the layout of our Moodle and just kind of a course overview along with going over our first week. So the Moodle page should look pretty similar to the Moodle page that we had in 601 as far as it's organized. And so at the top of the page here, just have our course description from the catalog. And really the primary function of this course is to wrap up our capstone. So we'll spend the bulk of our time this semester going revisiting and revising our capstone. There'll be some reflections that are also assigned that relate to leadership broadly and hopefully applicable to your capstone experience. But that's our main focus this semester. So, and that's reflected in our objectives, right? So, first objective, students will work independently and collaboratively to revise the capstone. Students will summarize and interpret findings for the capstone. Students will compare findings with previous studies. So that's your lit review, right? This all is connected to, you remember 601, these are all really kind of what we're going to write in this section, or what we're going to write in this this class is the discussion, right? So you should have worked on analyzing in your results section in your class in the spring. And so this class is going to really look at writing your discussion along with implications and conclusions. So number 4, students will explain implications. And then students will discuss the limitations of their capstone findings. And then finally, next students will collaborate with peers to accomplish course objectives. And then finally, students will reflect on teacher leadership. So those are our course objectives. The course outline just presents the calendar for the course. So starting this week, each week I'll have what your kind of content you're going to cover, and then anything that's due that week, right? And you'll notice that we do finish a week early here. So I think the course schedule may say that says that I think we go till like maybe the 31st or something, but we finish, we start on a Monday and finish on a Monday, but we're actually finishing a little earlier, 1 week. And then after that, it's just a quick kind of introduction to me for reminder, I guess. My contact information. This is my office phone number. You feel free to text me. 24 hours is typically what I say. I'll get back to you, try to get back to you within 24 hours unless it's on the weekend. Okay, then we just have our course methodology. Again, it's an online asynchronous course, so much of the methodology is you'll be working independently, or there's some collaborative work with a peer doing review and revision. But for the most part, this is a self-directed master's program. I'll post this video right here. You can access the syllabus here. And of course, I ask you to look over it this week and let me know what questions or mistakes. There's probably a mistake or two in there, if not more. So let me know if I've not changed a date or something. And then here's the capstone rubric, which I'm confident that you've seen before, the description and the rubric. And I'll go over that a little bit later, I think maybe next week. And then we just have what we're doing this week, right? So purpose of the first module is to provide an overview of the course material, which we just kind of talked about. We're going to establish our peer feedback groups, which you'll be collaborating with. And then you're going to look back over your capstone and kind of give an assessment of where you are at this point in time. So that's our learning objectives. Reflect on your capstone progress to date. Establish a plan for kind of moving forward. and then determine which group you're going to work with. And then here are our learning activities for this week. So watch the video that I'm making right now, review the syllabus, and any questions to me, and then complete these 3 questions, right? And you'll post those right here at the bottom. Okay. And then finally, number 4, sign up for your peer feedback. All right. So that's the overview for this week. Just wanted to kind of make a quick video. Please let me know if you have any questions. I look forward to working with you over the course of the summer. Hope that you guys are all finished with your full-time jobs and are starting to enjoy just having school and not school and work, and enjoying some of the benefits that come with with that. Okay, so talk to you again next week, and look forward to, as I said, working with you and hearing from you if you have any questions.